Nation, we are live. Happy Thursday. Thursday is my public facing day, so I'm doing interviews and hanging out some podcasts and shows all day long. It's time to put my extrovert hat on and try to spread the message, try to spread the gospel as much as possible, help people believe in themselves more. So welcome everybody. We got a lot of book people in the house today. We got Underdog books, we got book gains, we got best of books. Maybe I'm just doing a lot in the book community, so we're getting lots of people coming in and having interest. But I love the book community, guys. The book community, I'm relatively new to the book community. I mean, I've written books, obviously, and I did some outreach for my first book, which was super fun. But this time around with Built to Serve, there's been so many Instagram accounts in the book community of people who want to spread the message, want to help, or posting quotes, and I've sent some of them some copies, some signed copies. Anyways, I love the book community. The book community on Instagram are good people, and international as well. I see Johnny Winfrey in the house. What's up, Johnny? Welcome aboard, man. So Thursday, again, public facing day. I got some guests coming on today. I'm doing a bunch of IG lives. That should be fun. Let me see if my friend is going to be joining us today. I don't see him in the chat yet. So while we wait for my guest to join, if you got questions, something I can help with, let me know. Best of book saying #believe. I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, it's been super fun. I mean, a bunch of people who I've never heard of before, never met, but always sharing great content to the Instagram book channels. Who's your idol? My parents, man. My parents. Where are they? Right there. My parents, right there on the wall behind me. They always taught me I'm Evan Carmichael. I can do anything that I believe that I can, and my biggest heroes. All right, here's my. Here, let's bring him in. Let's get some Q&A. This is a special guest, second time guest, I think, on the channel. And there he is.
What's up, buddy?
Mr. Bradley in the house. How you doing, man?
What's going on, Evan Carmichael?
I love it. How's Vegas right now?
You know, if you play by the rules, if you eat grass and have wool all over you, then it's probably pretty good, except for you got to wear a mask everywhere.
Okay.
I think Vegas is doing a fairly good job staying home, so it's kind of normal for me. But like, casinos are awkward. Everyone's wearing masks that listen to that shit. A lot of people aren't, and the governor's threatening. That's about it, brother. What about you? What state do you live in?
I'm in Canada, dude. We caught it early.
Well, you got it worse up there, bro. Your prime minister's a kind of a stickler for cleanliness, isn't he?
Well, our rates are super low, but they still close the border, so I can't even get across the border.
I heard some Canadian friends that came down said, ultimately, you guys will get, like, when you get back from the U.S., because they were here, you have to quarantine for 14 days. If they catch you outside, like, you're fined and all that, right?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Dude, Canada don't play, bro. Canada's not playing, dude. You got to have the Royal Mounted Police come get you. Dude,
yeah.
So listen, hey, yeah. What do you think's going to happen after November 4th with all this COVID crap?
What's November 4th? What's the difference?
The fucking election.
Oh, I'm a Canadian. I don't know what's
Yeah, well,
happen.
the election's over, dude.
Okay.
And then all this nonsense ends, because half of this freaking hype is simply to destroy the economy. So Trump is left holding a mess. But I think it's going to backfire if that's what they're doing, because like, people are getting an opportunity to see what socialism looks like. These autonomous cities where everybody's dancing around on drugs naked, and there's no safety and there's no order at all, and like, everybody's starting to see this going, holy shit, right? So I think it's going to backfire, because nobody wants that. Who the hell wants that? Who wants lawlessness, Evan? And it doesn't matter what country. Didn't you hear my podcast with Jordan Belfort one time? I said if I were president of the United States, I'd try to basically get the wall up from Canada and Mexico. Just make it all North America. Come and go as you please, right? Opportunity everywhere. Let's roll.
I like the glasses, man. This is Professor Brad in the house here.
Yeah, this is old man Brad in the house here, dude. If I don't read these some bitches, I can't read people's comments. So then I just sit here and realize people are commenting, but I don't know how many. Then I'll look up and I'll be like, is that 14 people, or how many people are on this bitch?
Nice.
But anyway, these glasses is the result of living 51 years. How old are you?
I just turned 40.
Yeah, see, and dude, you're smart. You know how I know you're smart? Because, dude, you know how to leverage.
Okay.
Anyway, dude, what do you want to talk about today? What do you think? What do you think's the best topic right now?
I actually thought we could throw it. You're an interesting character in that, like, you can cover so many things. It's not like Brad only knows how to cover and talk about, one or two things. So I thought we could actually throw it up to the audience and get some Q&A going on and see Brad's hot takes on a bunch of things.
Yeah, throw it up.
You down? Let's see. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Thoughts on Tai Lopez? There's a question. What do you think?
This is good. I think Tai Lopez is a highly intelligent individual, far more intelligent than you might imagine. Got a lot of attention, again, strategically, smartly, intelligently, and turned it into millions and millions of dollars. I think he doesn't give a rat's ass what y'all think, if you're one of the haters. But I think he was clever, dude. The guy's smart.
I think nobody has built as many followers through advertising as Tai Lopez. Like, he's really figured out how to turn ad dollars into subscribers on YouTube. Nobody has cracked it as well as he has.
Well, not only that, dude, but he had gigantic huevos. Tai Lopez, had money before he rented that mansion in Beverly Hills and, did the 67 steps and all that shit. He had money from the get-go. So, he was in other business. He was entrepreneurial before that. He wrote a big check. So again, when people say, oh, he leased the Lambos, dude, you know how much it is to lease a Lambo? You lease 10 of them. You got to be rich to make those fucking payments. But at the end of the day, I don't listen to the media as much as other people. Like, I see people hating on him. He's a scam, he's a this. But again, I mean, it's clear what he's saying. He's saying, if you go do this, you should make money. And it's true. He's just stating it and packaging it in a way. And then he's willing to risk that if people know, like, and trust him, they're going to buy his shit. And yes, he's going to get a lot of hate, which he did, which is why he has that big old bodyguard following him around. Right. But the deal flow that he got was incredible. Right. Okay. Now he's hanging around with the Alex dude. The Alex cat sold his company for like 300 mil. Like, they're no joke. And Tai Lopez ain't no joke either. He's a smart dude, well-read, now buff. Then he went and fucking got buff on us. So now he's buff, rich. I wouldn't say good looking. That's the triple threat. That's me, bro. I just need to get the buff. Hey, but I like Tai. I mean, I only hung around him a couple times. I've been to his house a couple times, but I just think he's smart. Without all the followers and the stupidity, he's just a smart dude. Mm-hmm. But he is smart, and he learned how to crack the market before everybody else, just like you said.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Tai Lopez? When's the book dropping? The book dropping.
You got a new book. What's the new book?
Well, I got a book that I've been threatening to come out with for quite some time now, but I only put it out there for pre-order, Evan.
Okay.
So guess what? It says you'll be notified when the book's going to ship. And then that doesn't mean in 10 days. That doesn't mean in 15 days. That doesn't mean bother me for like 6 months until it drops, or just press refund. It means whenever it ships. However, the good news is in the next 30 days, that book will be shipped. Okay, I'm down to the last 2 chapters, but here's also the good news with the pre-orders.
Yeah.
If you pre-order a copy, right, and you possess a pre-ordered, limited signed pre-ordered copy, afterwards, whenever I want, but afterwards, I'm going to buy one of them back for $100,000. So it's almost like a lottery ticket.
There you go.
Yeah, so anyone that's carrying a book, or right now they're just carrying a receipt, it's a pre-order, Evan.
What's the book about?
Don't expect your book to come when you order a pre-order. It's like, hey, when this is ready, you'll get one. That's a pre-order.
So what's it called? What's it about?
It's a book called The Hard Way. It's lessons I learned the hard way so you don't have to. It's just the shit I learned growing up that like cost me a lot of money or time or, embarrassment. And so I put a list together and basically said, live under these principles. The goal is to make better humans.
I like it, dude. I like it. I love it. Professor Brad in the house.
Yes, I feel that I would be instrumental in perpetuating the high quality image of Mr. Carmichael. Thank you for allowing me to join your IG stream and ultimately introduce some of my followers to you.
There he
Well
goes.
done, Evan. Well
There,
done, sir.
there it
Let's
is.
proceed.
Okay,
Grant or
what's
Jordan? Ismail. Boy, you guys are, this is a get Brad in trouble live. Grant or Jordan? Well, depend on what you're talking about. You
there
know,
you go.
if you're talking about freaking stocks, I'm going to pick Jordan. If you're talking about real estate, I'm going to pick Grant. If you're talking about sales training, I'm going to pick me because I close both their asses. All right. So they send me a check. I don't send them one. Now, let's go on to the next question.
You went Jordan. Oh,
Hey,
Jordan.
my
I was
question is,
thinking Jordan
y'all got any
Peterson.
questions for me?
I was thinking Peterson, not
Oh,
Belfort.
Jordan Peterson by far. Jordan Peterson far outranks Grant or anybody else as far as an intelligent contributor to the world. Jordan Peterson, everybody.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
But no, dude, someone said Grant or Jordan. They're talking about Grant or Jordan Belfort. They're
No,
not
no, I
talking
know.
about
I got
Jordan.
you. I just, because you were in professor mode and I'm Canadian, I was just thinking Peterson as a
No,
default.
but
no,
dude, I love Jordan Peterson. If anybody knows Jordan Peterson, gets him on my podcast, I'll send you $1,000 cash.
Oh, he's
Maybe,
sick though right now, man. Like he's not doing
maybe,
anything right now.
dude, Zoom's COVID free, bro. So is Lightspeed. Lightspeed's guaranteed COVID free.
No,
You
he's
can use
like
Lightspeed all
sick.
you want, dude, and not fear getting COVID.
He doesn't. He doesn't have COVID. He's sick. Like he hasn't posted anything for like 6 months.
Yeah, but that's because some shit happened with his wife and whatnot. He's better. He's back. He's better. He got addicted to some pain pills or some shit. He's better, dude. He's far too intelligent to stay down, Evan. You know that. Come on, nah.
Hard
What's
lessons.
the next question? I got to put on my damn readers.
Let's see
Dangers and opportunities in and after COVID.
COVID.
Well, first of all, folks, there's opportunities everywhere. There was since the day they started this ridiculousness. Here's what happened, folks. It's pretty simple, okay? Everybody shit their pants and fucking pumped the brakes, right? And then realized, dude, they overreacted like a son of a bitch. Nobody's dying except really old people, you know? And at the end of the day, I think they overreacted. Now, they don't want to feel totally stupid, so they play it out like, you know, like we're winding this thing down. Thank God we all, you know, conquered this thing. Like, dude, you screwed up. You stopped the whole world over a 0.2% death rate. That's what I think. You know, now they're using it. Never waste a good crisis. Now they're using it to get Trump out of office, right? When I say they, who's they? I don't know. That's what makes me feel stupid when I start believing this conspiracy shit that there's a big they, but then how many freaking coincidences can be evident without it being real? Like, holy shit, dude. Like, this is ridiculous. You're telling me to wear a mask for my safety and others, right? Then they're like, no, it's not for you. It's for others. Have respect for others. You're being rude. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work. So now you're being rude by making me wear one because of your chicken shit ass. Like, I ain't wearing a damn mask, okay? If you want to hate me, hate me. Okay, it doesn't protect you, or I would wear a mask. Don't you get it, folks? Go do the research. Restriction of oxygen does not help you. It fucks me. Okay, let's see. Who is your idol? I don't have idols, dude. The Bible, which I'm betting on is you know, the truth. Maybe not. Maybe the Yehudas are correct. Who knows? Maybe it's the Muslims. But at the end of the day, dude, someone's going to be correct because we know there's a higher power, right? So anyway, at the end of the day, who's my idol? I don't have one because the Bible tells me not to, or I'm going to hell.
I love the stream of consciousness. This is fantastic. Okay, here we go. Here's a practical one. How to have more time. How to focus, Brad. What do you got?
Dude, you got to create more time. Time is something you can create, guys. Don't listen to we only got 24 hours in a day. Like I got personally 824. Anybody, you know, that understands basics understands that, you know, time is not limited. You just create more of it.
Yeah. Well, how do you
would you like to learn how?
Sure. Let's go. What do you got?
Hire somebody. Okay. Offer somebody some money and say, hey, give me 80 of your hours, motherfucker. And they go, I'll do it. And then you go, now I got 8 more hours. So when you say how to have more time, you just create more time. Everything that you need to do that's taking your time, hire somebody else to do it. Okay. Now you have more time. That's the answer to that question right there. And then how to focus. Focus is a choice. You know, if you're not focusing on something, it's probably because you're not that interested in it. Okay, there's no such thing as ADD or ADHD. I don't agree with it. I think you're boring. Okay, So you want a reason why you can't keep this kid's attention, and you want a reason to give him some freaking pharmaceuticals to balance him out. But I don't think there's ADHD or attention deficit. I think you need to, look at something that excites you. Okay, quit looking at shit that bores you. Quit setting goals that you aren't passionate about. Set goals that you're passionate about, that move you in the direction you want to go.
When you were starting Lightspeed, and like take us back to that moment where you don't have money, you're getting divorced, you got payments everywhere, you're trying to figure out how to start this business. How did you manage your time there? Because you're not going to hire somebody for 80 hours back then. Like, what are the steps you took?
Yes, I did.
Was that you did?
Yeah. Well, when I started Lightspeed, there wasn't really any money, but there was the potential for recurring money because I was selling licenses to sales, to car dealerships to sell training. So at the end of the day, I got up to where I was getting $10,000 a month coming in, right? Mm-hmm. And I took 5 of it and hired my buddy. And then, I said, hey, listen, here's what we're doing. Now, I had 2 people to get back to 10, but when we got back to 10, I took 5, and instead of going to getting a better apartment or catching up on my rent or, getting square on child support, I said, listen, I'm hiring another person. So then I went to 3 people, but we'd get to 10 grand 3 times faster. Right. So I just kept getting back to 10 grand, and I kept taking the money and trying to grow, trying to invest and regrow, and sometimes
how about that first 10? The first 10.
The first 10 what?
How'd you get the first 10?
Knocking on doors, bro. Being a salesperson. Like,
so
dude,
that's use of your time, right? It's like, how do I spend my time? It's like, well, you're a great salesperson. I got to go generate my first 10. I'm not going to do other stuff. And I need to, first priority is bring in some cash so I can hire somebody.
Shit. If I had a bomb noise, I'd be like, yeah, of course, drop that bomb. But yeah, dude, I was door knocking. We didn't have social media. Like, dude, I'm like 100 years old, bro. So we didn't have social media. I couldn't just get online and be like, look at me, So at the end of the day, I had to go knock, 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 and then answer the door. And I'd say what it is in person. And then next thing you know, I just closed the deal. And sure enough, as soon as you get up, then somebody cancels. And then, it's the same old to building a business was what it was. But ultimately, the first 10, I sold myself.
Okay, next question. Do you have any tattoos?
Plenty. There's one right there. Oh, yeah, I got plenty. Plenty.
Is that a bird? What is that?
Oh, man. This right here, right there.
It's like a wing.
You mess with a rhino.
Oh, it's a rhino.
You get the
horn.
horn.
There we go. Okay,
mess with a rhino, you get the horn.
That's the podcast right there.
Yeah, dude, if you look over here, there's a rhino. There's a rhino right there. There's a little rhino. You get a little rhino everywhere. Look at that. Rhino.
Where did the rhino obsession start?
Rhino. Look at that. Rhino.
Like, did you love rhinos as a 7-year-old kid? Like, where did they come from?
Look at my door. Look at my door, dude.
Dude, that's crazy.
Look up there. Dude, listen. Rhinoceroses. You ever try to stop one?
I don't want to.
That's right. So when I was younger, dude, I just never gave up on shit. And I started to, just respect the rhino. And then there was a book out there called Rhinoceros Success. I think it was Scott Thomas anyway, look up Rhinoceros Success. That book kind of described the difference between rhinos and cows. And I'm like, well, I'm certainly not a fucking cow. So I must be a rhino. And that was that.
Cool.
Yes, I have tattoos. I have a couple tattoos. Rhino here, Lightspeed logo with a chain that says Evolve, and it drags with the new logo on my back. And then right here, I have a rooster hanging by a noose right here on my calf, so I can tell people I have a cock that hangs below my knee. And then,
that's hilarious.
Then here I have kind of this thing that says E equals MC squared, which is technically, the speed of light. But that's about it.
I like it. I have no tattoos. Never got into it. Maybe it's a Canadian thing. Lots of Canadians have tattoos.
To me, Evan, that just means nothing has ever meant that much to you. And it's sad, brother.
Really?
It's sad you've never had anything mean that much.
Having a cock hang below my calves.
That means a lot to me, brother.
It doesn't mean enough to me.
You know how many bets I win? Okay? That means a lot. Okay? It holds my claims true.
All right.
Okay?
I
And
like it.
integrity is very important by me.
Express yourself.
Hey, but listen, like your mom or your daughters or
Oh,
anybody that captures you, you put them on.
well, listen, I got my parents on my wall here, right? This is my office. That's
Okay,
me when
that's your
I'm
tattoo. You got tattoos on your wall,
on
which
my
might be a
wall.
little smarter than permanently on your skin.
All right, there you go.
Dude,
Okay. Yeah.
I'm about to go get more. I'm about to go get this part right here done,
Okay.
maybe. One of these days I might just look like some cool ex Bon Jovi band member with
What
short hair.
what's the next one? What's the next one you got planned?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get another one. I just know that when I take off my shirt at the lake, it looks a little off. It looks like, I don't know. It needs like something here. Like, in other words, I'm real symmetrical. I like even shit. So it's like when I look in the mirror, I'm like, I think I might need to do something up here just to make that look like a shoulder piece. But who knows, bro? It
Instead
depends.
of
I haven't been drinking as much. Like every tattoo I've ever gotten, oh, I was drinking for sure.
instead of the 100K book buyback, that's you put that person's face on your arm. That's the
Oh, hell
prize.
no, dude. What do you think? I'm Steve-O? Dude, tattoos need to mean something, man. What are you talking about? You can't punk me into a fucking lifelong ink mark.
We just got to get you.
Hey, dude, I don't need you to buy my book. I'd be like, don't buy my book if you want your face on my fucking.
Just got to get you drunk enough, Brad.
Dude, here's why you should buy my book.
Okay, tell us.
Number one, because, dude, I'll save you half the time in life. Okay, if you're young and you apply what's in it. Am I back? Yeah, you apply what's in that book. And again, a lot of it you're going to go, well, dude, my grandpapa told me that. Well, but you're not doing it. You know, be kind, be authentic, how to become authentic, why. Stories that have happened to me that basically paint the picture of why you should just like believe what I'm telling you and don't go through the same stupidity. You know what I mean? You could probably write the same book, Evan. Everybody can write the same book. It would just be their stories and what they learned from them. Like, what are your stories, dude? You've learned something before.
Yeah, I mean, I look at YouTube. It took me 5 years to get to 7,000 subscribers.
Yeah, like, dude, I wish you put out a book that said, how did I get to 7,000 subscribers? Now, again, if I summarized your book right now, I would say he was very intelligent and he leveraged influence of names and stories that were already getting searched for, and he put quality content in front of that audience, and everyone said, well, who's this Evan Carmichael fellow? Next thing you know, boom, you got the millions of followers and all the influence. Would that summarize the book?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, but dude, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, that's smart. Like, why people, if people were, I was telling my guy before you even did this, I said, dude, if I was smart, I'd be doing what Evan's doing. Invite all the people on that I could get on alive, just invite them all on and watch. My Instagram will grow too. See, you're doing the same thing with Instagram as you just did with YouTube now, ain't you?
Let's go.
Well, go ahead. Anybody that's following me should be following you. I endorse Evan Carmichael.
There it is.
I endorse Evan Carmichael. Go follow this cat. But anyway, listen, man, COVID, it was, I thought at first it was going to be more deadly than they said, right? Because I saw major shit happening over basically nothing, and this has never happened. And I'm thinking, oh my God, dude, everyone's going to die. This is going to be twice as bad as they're telling us. They don't want us to panic. They don't want us to clear out the stores. Like, dude, they're just telling us, you know, go home, everybody calm down, go home, you know, before the fucking shit hit the fan. Like, I thought that, because who in the hell shuts down the whole world, right? So I thought it was going to be twice as bad. But then you start watching the data, and then you start watching the mainstream lies, right? It's like, hospitals are full. No, they're not. You know, everybody's dying, not of COVID. You know, cancer must have got cured because there was no more cancer deaths. They were all COVID deaths. There was no more heart attack deaths. They were all COVID deaths. There were no motorcycle accidents, deaths. They were all COVID deaths. Like, if you died, you got COVID. So those numbers are stacking up. Now the testing is skyrocketing, right? Because all these tests are out there. which are 50% accurate according to the government. So you may or may not, even if you get tested, you don't know shit. So at the end of the day, these inaccurate tests are out there. A 50-50 shot, you got it or don't got it, right? If you do get it, nothing's going to happen more than likely unless you're 75 and really obese, you know, or you got comorbidities. Now, most people are going to be like, dude, you're endangering society. Look, folks, here's the disclaimer. This is just my opinion. It might kill everybody. I just don't think it will. Why? Because I've talked to several people. I'm not watching mainstream media. I'm not listening to their stupid ass. I'm talking to the people that have had it, multiple people. And I'm researching. I'm not just taking the narrative and swallowing it. So again, some people don't like that. I call them sheep. Like the sheep are basically going, wear your fucking mask. We're all gonna die. You're being so rude. And then it's like you realize, well, first of all, these masks right on the box says doesn't prevent or keep you from getting COVID. Like I'm not protecting anybody with a mask. Okay.
The comment is, love the swearing. It's so satisfying.
Hey, not to mention, Evan, I was raised poorly. I apologize. Hey, but listen, your mask and their mask, people are like, well, if you're both wearing one, it works. It has to block something. Yes, if you're in close proximity. Yes, if you're right up in somebody's face. I'm not in somebody's face. Look at my office. I got 30,000 square feet and maybe like freaking 20 people working here. If I spit, it ain't going to hit nobody. Okay? At the end of the day, we stay social distancing. So if social distancing works, why the masks? Right? And then if the masks work, why the social distancing? Why you got to do both? And then pretty soon on the box it says masks don't work. The masks don't work. Then you do the research and the CDC says don't wear masks. You don't need to wear masks unless you're sick. And then Fauci says there's no mask needed. And now all of a sudden there's masks needed. Why do you think there's masks needed? Because there's multi-million-dollar contracts running through governments and states. People are making money, believe it or not. A lot of it. Hand sanitizer, people are making a shit ton. Okay, governors are getting rich. Governors got inside information and manipulated the stock market before all this shit hit the fan. You know that? People that knew this was coming and was about to get announced, they went and freaking took their stocks and shit and did stuff with them, which technically is insider trading. So it's just a big money grab, Evan. That's just my opinion. I don't think anyone's going to get sick and die. And again, if you do get sick and die, it's because you had other issues. Now, if that's you, stay home, man. I'm not mad at people staying home. I'm not mad at people wearing a mask. It's like, wear a mask, stay home. Like, be scared, wash your hands. But if you're somewhat healthy and you're not too afraid that COVID's going to kill you, because I don't think it will, even if you get it, you know, wash your hands. Don't touch your face as often. You know, common sense, bro. We're scared of a virus where the defense is wash your hands. Like, you can't wash your hands, people. You can't keep from touching your own face. You can't keep 6 feet away from people. I didn't like hugging in the beginning. Like, I don't need COVID to freaking not make me not want to hug people. Like, I'm good 6 feet away. I just do the old nod, like, what's up? You know, that's good enough. Hey, and by the way, now I know why the Chinese bow all the time. So they don't have to touch your fucking germ-filled hand. They just go like this.
Bradley for governor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening.
Dude, governor or president, man. I'd go in there and fix shit or get killed, one of the two.
It's happening. Cool, man. Well, time flies when you're having fun. Appreciate the love.
Is it already an hour?
We had 25 on in the schedule. We're already over. So I appreciate you. The people want to buy the book or go next. Like, what do you want to do?
I'm one of the bosses here at Lightspeed. I won't get fired for going over. The question is, does anybody else have any freaking questions, or you got somebody else to pop on here?
I got one in 1 minute, but
see what I mean? See, Evan's on a mission, dude. He don't really care what's Brad up to. All he wants to do is say, hey, let's get on with Brad. Now let's get on with Gary Vee. Where's John Travolta? Hey, who else can we get? Where's my booker? Like,
Brad needs to make his own daily show. Daily show.
You're a machine, Evan. You are a machine, bro. If I wish you could do this for me. Do you have a service where you do this for people?
No. But we can talk, maybe.
I know, but if you just reached out and lined up, and all I got to do is get on a live and shoot the shit for 20 minutes, and I got 3 people scheduled a day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call people and see if they can come on. Like, so you just
do it.
For
your advice
me.
from the very beginning, you hire somebody.
Do it for me. That's what I'm trying to do, Evan. See, and you should go to closer school, son, because you don't know how to close the deal. No, I'm just joking. I'm questioning it if you have the service. Like, does your agency even service that?
No, but
you should invent that.
All right.
All right.
Give me ideas.
Well,
Appreciate
buddy, it was
you,
great.
man.
Yeah, man, it was great talking to you. Anytime, bro. Anytime.
All right.
I'm a fan of Evan Carmichael. Peace.
Thank you, Brad. Much love.